Now back to our top story on insecurity in the country. I am now being joined by former Director, Department of State Services, Dennis Amachree. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Amachree. Now, in relations to the gruesome incident in Delta State, now what measures can be taken to ensure the safety and security of military personnel deployed on peacekeeping missions in volatile areas?
Well, thank you for having me. This is a very sad situation, a very sad situation. And I think it is because we have involved our military in the internal security of the country for too long and too much. And that's why all these things are happening. So we would want a situation where um, we start to withdraw them from internal security duties and then, of course, enhance the police who are supposed to pull this. For this particular incident, we believe that an independent investigator should look at it and then, of course, go in and then check what really happened because there are too many versions coming in. And then, of course, as an investigator, I feel that there is conflicting, details that are coming out because there are too many gaps in the stories that are telling, both from the military side and both from the community side.
Now, there are reports of soldiers retaliating by setting some houses in the community ablaze. Now, how should the military hierarchy respond to this?
I think it's a military thing, and it's not something that should be encouraged. Military people have been known to do this. If you kill any of their people, they will, decimate the whole place. And exactly true to form, that's what they did. Just like it happened in Zaki Biam, and other areas in Nigeria, whereby if there's any conflict between the military and civilians, they go down there and raise the place down. But I think we should start moving away from that because there are innocent people involved, and we cannot continue to punish innocent people that will get involved. And that's why we want the police to come in. Because if it is police that they went there, the police will investigate, arrest the culprits, and prosecute them. But in the military way, they will go there, burn down everywhere, arrest anybody visible, and even possible kill other people. So this is why we're saying that the military involvement in internal security is just not right.
Now, all right, now to Kaduna State, where we have seen another mass kidnapping. What do you think will be the responsible reason for this recent surge in kidnapping incidents in the state?
Well, if you look at the Kaduna situation, you will find out that it is more or less like the Chibok girls, like the Chibok kidnap. So it is very, very important that we look at it very, very closely. The president should set up a panel and look at these things properly. There are people who are machinating. I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but I believe that there are congregated segments of people that are trying to make sure that they embarrass this particular government. And the government should wake up to that because, like the Chibok ones, it didn't happen. It happened, and in fact, many people didn't believe. Then it later we realized that this number of girls have been kidnapped, and now look at this one. Now you think about it. How many buses will they use in carrying 280 women, or in Kaduna, or 200 women in Borno State? How come all of them are women? And how did it happen in such a way that for all the journey, we don't know where they are going or where they have been? Somebody has come out to tell us that he can negotiate. So why don't you call him in and even ask him more questions? how we knew who they are and where they are, because I think the government have to be very, very serious. There are fifth columnists in the country, and then this is not just an ordinary kidnap. I think it's a kidnapping that they want the government to spend some money because those villagers cannot bring 1 billion naira. Where do they have it? But they're asking for 1 billion. What does that tell you? They know that government will either come in and pay it. But fortunately, the president have said it, no ransom payment, because this is how we go through the circle where they collect ransom, they do what they want to do, and then they come back again, and etc., etc.
All right, thank you for your insight on this issue, Dennis Amachree, former Director, Department of State Security Services.